Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best Serger sewing machines out there today. Now I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to the best for versatility. It's the Singer 14T 968 DC. So this one is like the Swiss Army knife of fabric manipulation, except instead of stabbing people, it stitches them back together. It's a badass piece of kit, really, that's basically the sewing equivalent of a Lamborghini, except you don't need a driver's license to use it. You just need a bit of patience and maybe a stiff drink to figure out its threading. Key features: versatile stitch options. It's got more stitch settings than you have had bad Tinder dates. 2, 3, 4, or 5 threads, so you can tackle everything from delicate silks to whatever Frankenstein fabric you've decided to torture yourself with this time. Automatic tension adjustment. You know that constant maddening battle with thread tension? Yeah, this machine takes care of that for you. It's like having a butler who knows just when your shit's about to go south and fixes it before you even notice. Magical. High sewing machine at 1300 stitches per minute. This thing sews faster than your nan can whip up an excuse for why she's out of gin. If you're in a rush, it's like the Usain Bolt of sewing machines. And challenging threading process, but hey, don't expect a free ride. Threading this beast is like solving a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded and slightly drunk. But once you nail it, you will feel like an absolute genius. The size? Big. So don't expect to shove it under your bed next to all your other I'll use it one day purchases. This one needs space, kind of like your ex who couldn't handle commitment. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for those who want their sewing projects to scream, "I'm not effing around." If you're serious about sewing and ready to top up your game, this machine will make you feel like a damn artist with a fabric fetish. Sure, there's a learning curve, but if you've got the patience or enough swearing to get you through, you'll be sewing like a pro in no time. The next one is my recommendation for the best beginner option. It's the Juki Ammo 114D. So this is like that friend who always shows up to the party on time, reliable, functional, and won't get wasted and throw up on the bathroom floor. It strikes a solid balance between ease of use and performance, making it perfect for anyone who doesn't want their sewing machine to have the emotional complexity of a Russian novel. It's here to make your life easier, not ruin your day like that IKEA furniture you swore you would only take 20 minutes to assemble. Key features: handles stretchy and knit fabrics like a pro. This works better than stretchy fabric than a pair of leggings on your fat pants day. If you've ever tried sewing activewear and ended up screaming into a pillow, this will restore your sanity. User-friendly layout as well. It's not going to throw a million buttons at you like it's auditioning for the Matrix. It's just got what you need, laid out in a way that even a sleep-deprived, caffeine-addicted lunatic could figure out. And bright LED lights. The light on this thing is so bright it could guide ships to shore. Perfect for when you're sewing into the night like some kind of fabric-obsessed vampire, but without adding heat that'll make you sweat like you're in a sauna. And adjustable presser foot pressure, because sewing different fabrics without adjusting the foot pressure is like trying to drive with flat tires, just painful. This bad boy takes care of it so you don't have to. And challenging threading, I would say. Sure, threading might make you question your life choices, but after a few attempts, you will be navigating it like a pro. It's just one of those trial by fire things, except the fire is mostly just you cursing under your breath. And lower looper fragility. The lower looper might be a bit of a wuss, so handle it too roughly and it'll break faster than your patience during family dinners. Be gentle or it will ghost you. So who's it for? Well, it's for those who want professional looking results without having to sacrifice their mental health. If you're someone who enjoys sewing but also values your sanity, this machine is a solid investment. It's perfect for both newbies and experienced folks. Just be sure to handle the lower looper with care or you'll be having words with it. The next one is my recommendation for the best durability. It's the Brother Sturdy Metal Frame Serger. So this one is more solid than your best mate's alibi after a wild night out. This thing can handle fabric types like a champ and make sewing look as smooth as Ryan Gosling trying to order a coffee. It's like a tank, just without all the destruction and war crimes. Well, unless you count fabric destruction, but only the good kind. Key features: handles various fabrics smoothly. Whether you're working with denim, silk, or some weird-ass fabric you bought online at 2 AM, this Serger plows through them like it's late for work. It's versatile and won't give you any SHIT about it. Intuitive color-coded threading as well. You know that scene in The Matrix where Neo dodges all those bullets? Well, threading this machine is kind of like that, but with colors that even a toddler could figure out. It's simple and won't make you question your life choices, at least not as much as other Sergers. High sewing speed, this machine pumps out 1,100 stitches a minute. That's faster than you can regret telling your ex, let's stay friends. If you've got a big project and zero time, this machine will make sure you finish before you even remember what procrastination feels like. And slight learning curve, if you're a beginner, it might take a few tries to feel like you're not wrestling an octopus, but once you've got the hang of it, it's smoother than your best pickup line, unless that's not very smooth. Then smoother than someone else's best pickup line. Weak light bulb though, the one downside, the light. It's about as bright as that one friend who always ends up falling asleep on the couch. You'll get the job done, but an upgrade would be nice. US voltage only as well, not trying to shock your machine into oblivion. Well, sorry international friends, this is like a diva, it only works in the US. If you're overseas, you'll need a transformer or something. It's a bit of a pain, but no one's perfect. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for those who like their sewing machines like they like their coffee, strong, fast, and a bit dangerous. Whether you're an experienced sewer or just figuring out how not to sew your fingers to fabric, this machine's got your back. Just don't expect it to work abroad without some serious voltage tinkering. The next one is my recommendation for the best heavy-duty option. It's the Juki MO 654DE. So this is that workhorse at the farm that's not here to play around, just to get stuff done. This thing eats materials from silk to denim like it's got something to prove, and it's here to elevate your sewing game without throwing a temper tantrum. It's sturdy, reliable, and possibly the machine equivalent of a caffeine-fueled overachiever. Buckle up, because this machine's about to take you for a ride. Key features: effortless fabric handling. Whether you're stitching together a delicate silk lingerie or Frankensteining a pair of jeans, this laughs in the face of fabric challenges. Lightweight, heavyweight, it doesn't care. It'll chew through it like a starving raccoon in a trash bin. Color-coded threading guides as well. Threading a Serger is usually the 7th circle of hell, but not with this. It's color-coded like a kindergarten classroom, which makes the process a little less soul-destroying. You might still swear a little bit, but at least you'll know where the F everything goes. An automatic rolled hem feature. Want your projects to look like they've been finished by a pro who definitely charges too much? The rolled hem feature does it for you. You'll feel like a damn artist without even trying. And challenging setup for beginners though. If this is your first rodeo with a Serger, expect a bit of a learning curve. The manual, it's about as dense as trying to explain quantum physics to a toddler, but once you get past the initial setup, you will be threading like a ninja in no time. And blinding LED lights. The LED light is brighter than your uncle after a few beers at a wedding. Good for precision, but maybe not so much if you like to sew in mood lighting. You might need sunglasses. And higher price point, of course. It's not cheap, but neither is having to replace shoddy machines that flake out on you. This thing is built to last, and if you're serious about sewing, it's worth the investment. Think of it as buying a Bentley for fabric. So who's it for? Well, it's for people who like their projects to look as crisp as their sarcasm. If you're ready to get serious about sewing and want a machine that can handle every fabric under the sun, this is for you. Just be prepared for a little learning curve and maybe invest in a pair of shades for that overzealous LED light. The next one is my recommendation for the best for quiet operation. It's the Juki MO 644D. So this is like that friend who's always down for anything. Chill, reliable, and doesn't make a fuss. It bridges the gap between I'm just here for the basics and I want to stitch like a pro, making it perfect whether you're new to serging or a seasoned fabric maniac. This thing's like a quiet ninja sneaking around and weaving perfect seams without disturbing the universe or even your neighbors. Key features: easy to thread. This machine's color-coded guides will make threading feel like a trip through Candyland, except without the sugar high and subsequent regret. Whether you're a first timer or seasoned pro, this feature takes the edge off what is usually the most frustrating part of using a Serger. Smooth fabric feed. The Serger is smoother than that one guy at the bar who thinks he's James Bond. Your fabric will glide through without any annoying stops, making you feel like a sewing wizard. Quiet operation as well. Compared to other Sergers, this one hums along like it's trying not to wake the baby. No roaring engine sounds here, just quiet efficiency so you can sew in the wee hours like a sewing night owl. And heavier than portable models though. It might be a bit of a chunky bugger when you try to move it, so don't expect to lug it around like your average handbag. But the weight, it gives the machine stability as well, so it won't bounce around like a hyperactive toddler. It's also limited to light and medium fabrics. This machine handles lighter fabrics like a dream, but don't go trying to shove a woolen blanket through it unless you want to see what frustration looks like. For most materials though, it's all good vibes and smooth seams. So who's it for? Well, it's for anyone who loves precision without drama. Perfect for beginners looking to avoid headaches, and experienced sewists who want reliable, beautiful stitching without waking the dad. Well, it's not the most portable, it's definitely sturdy and will make your projects look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. All right, so those are my recommendations there. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.